Let's go to work. There's a movie called Rocky. You know, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a lot of different Rockies. And in one particular movie, Rocky got knocked down. He was beaten by a younger guy. But then he got up and he said these words right here: one more round. Life is like a boxing match. Sometimes you get knocked down, but you got to say one more round. I'm not defeated yet. I may be down, but I'm definitely not out. I'm not throwing in the towel right now. Have you ever asked God this question: why do bad things happen to good people? I'm quite sure most of the people have. I remind you of a man named Job who lived in the land of Uz. He asked this question a few times. In the story, God permitted Satan to destroy Job's livestock, his servants, his home, his health, and even his children. At first, Job responded with a statement of trust and total dependency. But then, like all of us, he asked the questions of God: why? Why are you allowing these things? Don't you care about me? What did I do to deserve this? Why don't you intervene? You could do something. Have you ever asked those questions? Yeah, we have. And it's a terrible feeling to lose hope and feel discarded by God. And since the enemy is circling around you and magnifying all those feelings, but hold on. But when life knocks you down and you feel that all hope is lost, remember that God said he'd never leave you nor forsake you. I want to remind you that God is faithful and he will see you through. In the story of Job, I always end it like this because we focus on the problems that Job had. We focus on the suffering that Job had. But in the midst of Job's conversation with his friends, he told Satan and he said, one more round. He said, even though you slay me, I'm going to praise you and I'm going to serve you anyway. One more round. We're going to keep on going. I want to remind you of this. Scripture said that the latter end of Job was greater than his beginning. So at the end of his suffering, right, God was glorified because Job had even more than what he had lost. So I say to you, and I say to so many people, and I preach it like this: in the midst of your trouble, don't focus on the problem, focus on the promise. And in the midst of focusing on the promise, let the devil know, I got one more round in me. And after that one, I got another one and another one. But look, this is Bishop Carruthers. God bless you. I love y'all. Y'all know I do. But like I always say about this time, I'm gone.